Compassionate Schools is a framework for understanding how brain-based behavior and academics interact. If we understand the impact of adverse childhood experiences and chronic stress on the brain, and we teach folks strategies that actively emphasize social skills, problem solving, and emotional regulation, then they're better able to access their academic instruction and be successful in school. And being successful in school leads them to be successful adults.
A resilient child is one who's able to bounce back after adversity. It's when they have a problem, they know that they're going to be able to handle it and that they're going to be okay.
It's also about benefiting from your experience and being able to bounce forward so that when you're experiencing that same thing, you're able to know what to do and be able to engage those practices so that you have a better outcome.
I will need 2 volunteers. One is going to be opening and closing this, and the other one is going to be their special counter. Okay.
In Compassionate School, we want to be mindful of how our bodies react. And by doing that, we're able to use a sound or a touch or a smell to make us aware of where we are in the present.
Everybody feels stressed sometimes, and we can notice things like, is my heart rate going faster? Is my breathing faster? Are my muscles feeling tense? Am I feeling hot on my skin? That gets our body ready to fight or to run away.
And then take a few minutes to regulate our breathing, to regulate our heart rates, and bring our bodies back into control.
If you did biofeedback on a heart monitor and just did 5 simple deep breaths, you notice that your heart rate not only becomes less erratic, which is changing up and down, it actually comes smoother, it drops.
Then it sends a message to our body that we are not in survival mode.
And by doing that, we're able to take our responses out of that middle of the brain where we're talking about emotions and limbic systems responses to that top of the brain problem solving.
Over the years in school, I've actually learned 3 ways to help me and the rest of my classmates calm down. Is to 1, breathe, 2 is to count, and 3 is to use positive self-talk to help us calm down.
Now look at Tony's face and his body, and raise your hand if you can tell me how he feels.
I think that we're really fortunate to have a public school system that is taking these issues seriously and focusing on not only the academic health of our children, but their psychological and emotional health as well.
One of the reasons that we're using the strategies that we're using is because they are based in science. We've looked carefully at brain research. We've looked carefully at evidence-based practices that have been proven to work over time.
I have 100% confidence in these tools and the science behind them. In fact, I use these almost every day in my family practice.
We've been thrilled by the response of our parents and our community and our professional organizations in town, because we know that with those partnerships in place and with working together to do the kinds of strategies that we're doing, we can make our students ready to achieve.